Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. We go with a direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down. First down here for this offense.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that run produces a decent gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Wolverines come to the line with first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down and goal.
Get set.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchison, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
He's running out of time here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
The 8-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Michigan.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Gain of 6. 3rd down coming.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Second down play coming up.
That's the end of the first quarter. Michigan 10, Notre Dame 0.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch, signal for it taken. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Heading left after the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play callers, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Crossing the 40. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Fighting him off.
There are a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to the right side. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at 26-yard line is huge.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's low. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Completion makes it second and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. Will set up a third down call.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. He's stuck just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Flanagan. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Flanagan. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Irish. A strong fight back. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pass rush closing in. And the freshman making an impact play there.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Ready,
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his man. Has the first down. The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Grab down the middle. It's low. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the grab. It's Price. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The back's got it. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44?
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Get set, get set.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. As a design quarterback keeper. Has the first, still on the move. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember, last time we were on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go.
What a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. Makes the catch. It's low. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to get the throw off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Notre Dame, number 6, with the catch and score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That makes it
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Notre Dame, 24.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Michigan Wolverines will take over 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. first and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. They bring him down quickly.